I've always said, like I never wanted to get in a relationship and somebody make me a baby mom.
Right.
It's no shade to the baby moms out there, but like I do not want to be a single parent. I want to be in first of all, I want to be married and then I want to go in and have the kids. Like that's the way that I hope, my life, plays out. Only God knows. But I hope that my life plays out, that I get married and then I have the family and then, like we grow and we, multiply after that. I don't know how it's going to go, but I can only pray,
Right.
that that's the way that it's going to go because I'll be down if somebody make me a baby mama.
My biggest fear is being a baby mama. Like, yeah, no, I can't. I'm gonna need a rock on my finger before you put a baby in my belly, because I see it firsthand. Like, I just refuse to be a baby mama. No, we're having a baby. No, we're not.
You know what I hate? When women say things like, oh, I want to get married before I have kids. I don't want to be just another baby mama. And then all the bitter baby mamas in the room gang up on her. And they're like, oh, well, divorce happens. I know a lot of women that talk like you and they ended up getting divorced. You're that bitter and angry at the choices that you've made with men to the point where you would actually wish divorce on another woman who's just trying to make better decisions for her life. You're mad that that woman is smarter than you were at her age? You're that bitter? Oh, but he can still leave you. Duh. But being a wife comes with benefits that being a baby mama does not come with. If you and your baby daddy or boyfriend break up, you don't get the house, you don't get half of his money, you don't get the car, you don't get nothing. And I really respect the baby mamas that could get up here and say things like, yo, make better choices than the one that I've made. I love my child, but I had a child for all the wrong reasons. Make better choices. You don't want to be a baby mama. Don't follow in my footsteps. I really respect women that could say things like that because that's a tough pill to swallow. To all my women out there, do not let any bitter baby mama convince you that it is better to be a baby mama than it is to be a wife. And do not let them convince you that baby mamas and wives are on the same level. They are not. Get a ring before you destroy your body for a man.
Men hate child-free women because children were a means to control us. Men hate unmarried women because marriage was also a way to control us. I find it so hilarious whenever a woman who knows her worth and is so confident in herself knows that she doesn't want to have kids or knows that she doesn't want to get married. And the disgusting ass men that you wouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole is up in her comments, projecting their own insecurities and fears onto her. Men just can't stand the fact that women can be on their own and independent and self-sufficient. It's men that need us. It's men that need women. It's no surprise, women are abundant beings. We are able to provide emotional and mental labor in a way that men have never done. I fully support women's decisions. I fully support women not wanting to have children or not wanting to get married. I am personally a woman who wants to get married, but I personally do not want to ever have kids. Why would I ruin my body for that? Why would I put my own life on pause for that? Sorry, I like to live life for me.
And one thing I know for sure is that my soulmate ain't got no baby mama. He ain't got no baby mama because God know I don't play that shit.
Honestly, I am so tired of seeing so many baby mamas and not enough weddings. Like, where are the wedding photos? I'm seeing all these baby photos, but like, where are the wedding photos? You know what I mean? Back in the day, our ancestors only got with men who could provide, okay? And who couldn't provide back in the day just simply did not have kids, okay? And that's why you have your last name right now, okay? Because someone down the line had money, and that is why a bad bitch was created, okay? Like, men back then just simply had no bitches if they were broke. Simply had no bitches if they were broke. So why isn't that today? Why are you as a bad bitch getting with a man who literally can't even buy you a soda? Literally can't even buy you a chicken nugget from McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And then on top of that, you guys are birthing their kids. Birthing their kids with no ring to a broke man. What are you doing? And I already know the bitches in the comments about to be like, oh, Rihanna is a baby mama. This bitch is a baby mama. Babe, are you Rihanna? Are you Rihanna? Okay, so why are you comparing yourself to somewhere you don't even compete? Like, but what I also don't get is wanting to bring in a child when the relationship as is already rocky. You guys already basically hate each other. So why would you want to bring in another child into this? Like, I just don't understand it. You want that child to see you guys hate each other. It's what it's giving. And I already know what the bitch is about to say. Married men cheat, married men cheat. Okay, married men cheat, but at least like when that man dies, Or when y'all divorce, you are getting half, you're getting alimony, you're getting something. Something serious happens and someone needs to make a decision at the hospital. It's definitely not going to be you, because you definitely are not no one to him on paper. You're literally no one to him on paper. So you definitely don't have a say literally in anything. You have a say in nothing in his life. So I'm tired of that argument of married men cheat. Duh. Men cheat, period, in general. So like, why wouldn't you want to get married? Why wouldn't you want to have a document that literally would protect you? Marriage documents literally are made to protect women. That I never looked at a homeless man or looked at a bum and was like, that man, I'm gonna have his babies. Or I never looked at a man who treated me like absolute garbage and was like, you know what, I'm gonna have his babies. Or a man who literally won't even pay for anything, I'm gonna have his babies. Why the fuck would I want to get with someone who can't even buy a fucking $5 meal? How does that make any sense? Honestly, if you're in this position and you get offended by this video, why is that? I'm literally just trying to prevent other bad bitches from being in your situation. So just ignore this video and scroll up. You know what I mean? Marriage is a big commitment. Marriage is a big commitment. And birthing a baby is not a big commitment. Literally having another human being into this world is not a bigger commitment. How does that make any sense?
And y'all gotta stop shaming people that don't have kids. We don't have any because we don't want any. It's always, well, when you gonna have kids? Let me tell you something, baby. If I had kids right now, I never would have made it. I never would have made it with them kids. I would have lost it all. I would have lost it all. Like, what the fuck? I don't want no kids. That's why I don't have any. Stop asking me. No, it's not getting too late. I'm in my 20s. I'm young and hurt. I'm living check to check, baby. I'm trying to figure my life out. Please stop asking me when I'm having kids. I don't want any. Y'all have enough for all of us. And y'all need to be grateful that I have that level of discernment to where I know that having kids is too much of a permanent decision. Y'all be having them and y'all just be like, oh, I have baby fever, so I want a baby. Or yeah, I like this nigga right now, so let me have a baby. Like, that's just so dumb. Like, I don't know. And I'm not judging, but it's just like, the way I am and the way my life is going right now, I don't need no damn kids. I'm just fine with how I'm living. I don't need another expense. I don't need another bill. I'm good.
So I've done a lot of dumb shit in my life, but I've never been a baby mama. So I'm winning. Because can't nobody prove I know that man.
Can I give advice for girls who don't want kids? Date older men who already got kids that are old and grown. Then you never have to worry about them asking you for some more kids because they've already raised their kids. So if you don't want kids, date old men that already got grown kids. Okay? And you'll never have to worry about it because they won't care. They've already had theirs. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
When I say don't be a baby mama, I mean don't just be a baby mama. Like, if you gonna have someone's kid, make sure that person loves you, value, and respects you as a person, as a woman. Because the way that these men be treating these women and be treating their kids is just sickening to me. And the reason why they be treating the kids some type of way is because they despise the mom. Like, I've had conversations with guys that's like, I hate my baby mom. And I'm like, you hate your baby mom, but you didn't pull out? Like, the thing that pisses me off about men is y'all have full control, and y'all cannot convince me that y'all don't. Most men is physically stronger than women. So if she's on top of you, I don't care. Push her up off of you. Y'all are irresponsible, and then y'all want to blame the woman for having a child and saying that she trapped you. No, you trapped her. We're not able to insert that into ourselves, sir.
How come every time somebody says it's better to wait until you're married before you have kids, people are always like, well, he can still leave you even if you're married. He can still leave you even if... Duh! The same way you can still die in a car accident even if you have your seatbelt on. But it's probably still a good idea to put that seatbelt on when you get in the car, right? Marriage protects you and gives you benefits that being a baby mama does not. Okay? So if you want to be a baby mama, that's your call. You're grown. You can do whatever you want. But stop trying to make women who want to wait until they're married before they have kids
sound like they're crazy.
Can I tell you something for what it's worth? With you, heaven is a place on earth, and I will take you there. I'll take you, I'll show you something, give you more than words. With you, heaven is a place on.
But I never slip. I never fall. A lot of hoes get me they numbers, but I never call.
A real OG.
I might be a lot of things. A lot of things. But at least I ain't nobody baby mama. For real. At least I ain't nobody baby mama. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Ain't no wrong with a single mother. And something wrong with these men. They get these women pregnant and not helping them with the kids. I'm just saying, the truth hurt.
So Trippie Redd spent Coi Leray's entire pregnancy embarrassing her, right? Harassing her, right? Fucking other bitches, right? Did not do nothing to help that woman obtain any kind of peace. And now you want to be posting up the baby, talking about some my little pretty baby. It's his kid. It's his kid, right? So he could do that.
One of the best feelings ever is knowing that I had a long day, and the one thing that self-soothes me is telling myself, thank goodness I don't have children. I cannot imagine having a long day at work and then I am coming home. Children are screaming, children are hungry, children are saying, mommy, mommy. Children are asking me to help them with their homework. I have to clean up messes. I have to, put my attention between child number 1, child number 2, my husband. Being a mother is hard. And I wish more women would just be honest about how, even though they don't regret having their children, they do regret being a mother. Because at the end of the day, the elephant in the room is that the world that we live in does not facilitate a world. We don't live in a society where you can live a soft life as a mother. Every time you as a woman, you have a child with an average man, a man that is not going to allow you to have things taken care of, allow for your life to be easier, you are making your life 10 times harder. Every time I get on this app and I see a piece of content where there is a woman that is child-free and she essentially is talking about how she is basking in the enjoyment of her being child-free, the comments are riddled with bitter mothers, very upset and angry over the fact that a child-free woman is showing herself enjoy her life. But us child-free women are never going to complain when you are posting your children, you are posting their birthdays, you are posting their sporting events, you are posting their graduation. We are always going to be supportive. I think for a lot of mothers that are very angry and very upset when they see child-free women, it really hits on a sore spot for them because they realize that they fell for the okie doke. They realized that they did something mindlessly without asking themselves if they were ready, if it was something that they really wanted. Because the identity of a woman has always been modeled as a mother, as a nurturer, as a giver. That standard was created by patriarchy. So that way you as a mother can keep funding capitalism, all while giving average men, okay, and for some of y'all, way, way, way below average men, the ability to be able to keep their genetic lineage going, when in reality, those men do not deserve it. Just like men are not natural providers, it was a role that was assigned to them. And they struggle cognitively, emotionally, and mentally with the role that patriarchy has given them with being a provider and a protector because they understand that that is not natural for them, especially in the world that we live in. Patriarchy assigned it for women to be mothers when, although it is something that we are born with biologically that we can do, not every single mother is naturally a mother. Because if that was the case, we would not have child protective services. We would not have adoptions. We would not have foster mothers. We would not have foster homes. Not every single woman that has a uterus is meant to be a mother and have a child. A lot of mothers struggle with this because they're trying to fit the role that patriarchy has assigned to them, and they're struggling with the fact that it does not feel natural. It does not feel easy like how their mothers and their grandmothers tried to make it out to be. This is the hardest time ever, historically, for a woman to be a mother. You don't have the somewhat privilege of not having to be able to work and just only focus on the children, even though that life wasn't any better. At the end of the day, as a woman, you are 100% accountable for what choices you decide to make, whether you were educated on whether that choice was going to be good for you or not. Taking your frustration out on women that chose to be child-free because they waited and they decided to gain information on how their life would look like, how it would impact them mentally, physically, understanding, how their ancestry is, how that's going to look like, what potential things might happen that their child may have, postpartum depression. You cannot get mad at those women because they decided to take knowledge first and choose to make a decision later. Not make a decision first, then gain the knowledge later.
Hurry up. You doing all that for what? Ain't shit gonna change, bro. Ever since you had this baby, bro. Ever since this baby right here, you ain't been looking like shit at all. Nothing. What is doing your hair gonna change? Huh?
I can do my fucking hair if I want to. You always act like I can't get...
That's not it. It's not it. It's not it, bro.
You act like I can't take my time to get myself together.
You're not looking like none at all. Over with. Like, why did you try your hardest? You've been in the bathroom 4 damn hours for no reason.
Okay, because I had to get in the shower.
Done.
I had to get in the shower.
Shit done at all, man.
Okay.
Well,
But that's how you feel.
Go.
But that's how you feel.
Come on, man. Ever since you had this baby, he's been looking like nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So that mean I can't try to do something?
No, that mean come the fuck on. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Taking all damn day.
Okay.
You finna make me crash the fuck out, bro. Cause come on, man. You're not doing shit. You just stay combing your hair. Let's go.
Yes, because I have to get it combed out before I get any product in it.
Man. That time you be playing around in your head. You playing around in your head and shit, bro.
Just got out the fucking shower.
Playing around. Ain't got shit done. You look a hot mess, gang. A hot mess.
I wish I would have known who you was
A
for real
hot mess.
before I got pregnant.
I don't give a damn. I'm just keeping it real. That shit look a hot mess.
You're not keeping it real. Your ass did not act like this when we had that first baby. Now I'm whatever.
I'm gonna be late as hell fucking around with you, man.
Hey, I just want to say this to you guys before I go ahead and jump in the shower, but judge that man based on the way he treated you while you were pregnant. Yeah. I know a lot of times we like to say, don't judge a man on his past, he can evolve, but judge that man on the way that he treats a woman or you while you are pregnant with his seed. Okay? Definitely judge him. Definitely judge him. Because if a man cannot get his head up out of the crack of his dirty, crusty, shitty ass to consider you and the well-being of that baby that you are carrying that is 50% his, baby, there's no amount of respect, there's no amount of fucks to give that's going to make me ever think that a man like that is worth respecting ever. Because he can choose to be selfish any other day out of the year. But while you are carrying his seed, he chooses to act the fucking donkey, slut ass, Yeah, judge a man by the way he treats you while you're pregnant. I'm going to forever stand on that. And the crazy part about it is, it's women who have been through shit while they were carrying their children. We never forget it. So, I don't give a fuck if you turn over a new leaf. I don't care if you decide to have a gender reassignment surgery. I'm never going to forget the way that you treated me during the time where I needed you most. So, judge that man based on the way he treats you while you're pregnant.
So I just saw a video of Coyle Ray at her baby shower by herself. And if you don't know who Coyle Ray and Trippie Redd is, like, you got to go down the whole timeline of how I even got to this conversation. But it reminded me that a lot of men use reproduction and sex as a weapon. And if you are going into a situation where you're having intercourse with a man who is using intercourse as a weapon, you're most likely going to end up as a single mother, because he doesn't see the baby as a person, he sees the baby as a punishment. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, you know, she knew who he was, she should have never spun the block, you know, she should have just broke up with him and left it at that because he was always a terrible person to her. But I need people to understand that even within the confines of consensual sex, you can still be dealing with a predator. And predatory men use pregnancy to monitor your lack of progression, because they know that if you're having their baby and they're not helping, that 9 times out of 10 you're going to struggle. And the struggle is what brings them fulfillment. And I feel like I have to make this disclaimer because I feel like somebody is going to misconstrue what I'm saying. So let me make this very clear. Pregnancy does not mean that your man is automatically being violent towards you, but it can be seen as sexual violence. Anything can be seen as violence, honestly, if it's done with the wrong intentions. For example, if I step on your shoe, that's not necessarily violent. But if I step on your shoe on purpose, I am inciting violence. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that you have to be very careful about who you have a baby with. You have to make sure that you and that person are on the same accord. Y'all have the same intentions, both emotionally and spiritually. Because in your head, you could be thinking, oh, I'm having this baby because I want to build a family. But in his head, he's thinking, I want her to have this baby because I want to destroy a family.
You ain't never gonna be shit. Like, all your friends look better than you. Trying to cook that shit nasty, gang. Hey, I see this shot to your left. Some braids, that shit not it. I don't even want this family no more. Like, you pissing me off. You say you splitting that little ass sausage bag with a plastic spoon. Come on now. Are you for real? It's gonna burn the spoon, huh? What are you talking about, bro? Like, you just be pissing me off. That's why all your friends and your friend want me. All of them. But I ain't even gonna do you like that though, because it ain't even worth it. You see what I mean? You don't look better than none of them all. All of them look better than you. I wish I never had no baby baby, bro, sometimes. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. That shit be pissing me off. Even just to look at you like that shit just hit different.
How many songs did you have?
Shit. Give me out. Give me you one, give me all of them. Yeah. What are you talking about? Everybody so they a little burnt. Fuck. I'm not gonna keep fucking around with you. You keep pissing me off. What's wrong with you? I'm home. Hurry up. Fuck. I don't know who fucking shit you is.
Nobody having.
I know. It's my shit.
You could be the realest one on the motherfucking team, and they'll cross you out first. They'll hurt you first. They'll snake you out first. They'll embarrass you first. They'll shit on you first. And then boast about it. That's why I be by myself. I be put up. I don't want to get attached to nobody. I don't want to get close. I don't want to do none of that, because the shit that these people do nowadays, I can't get with it. It's fucked up. It's weird. And motherfuckers think it's funny. So, yeah.
You fail as a father when you ruin the emotional stability of the mother of your children, knowing damn well that she is the primary source of their emotional support and mental stability.
These women don't want to do it on their own. A lot of them have to do it on their own because you have a lot of men that don't step up to the plate. I can't agree to that. You have a lot of men, i.e., fine, you didn't marry either one of your baby mamas. So that's a product right in itself of a broken home created by a man.
But that's
so a lot of,
let me finish this, what I'm saying. They said, you ain't married either one of your baby mamas. And oh boy was like, I didn't want to marry them. You gave them 2 babies though. You gave 2 different women 2 babies. I'm going to assume it's 2 babies. Maybe it's more. Were you supposed to be making a valid point by that statement? You can get out of a marriage and, depending upon the facts involved, get out of it without alimony. You can't get out of impregnating a woman. She keeps the baby. And then now you have 18 plus years together. So please make it make sense where you're perfectly content giving multiple women babies, but you were very strong in your standard that you weren't going to marry them.
You're outside with your friends every other day, and I'm here with both these kids. Okay, but why do you get to live your life and I don't get to live my life?
You was a female. Females were put on this earth to watch the fucking kids, not no fucking man.
Oh, I'm supposed to watch the kids, take care of the house, and help you pay bills? Yo, that's weird. That's weird, bro.
Yeah, one.
What?
Why is you looking stupid for?
I'm not forgetting.
This shit every day with us. We gotta go through this same shit every day.
You make me sit with these kids every single day. You don't take no day off from going out with your friends. It's going out with your friends, then straight to work. But you think that my life, you think my life's supposed to stop?
Your life stopped when you got with me from the get-go.
That's weird though. Like, I gotta sit here with 2 kids.
Always weird to you.
You're outside with your friends every other day, and I'm here with both these kids. Okay, but why do you get to live your life and I don't get to live my life?
You was a female. Females were put on this earth to watch the fucking kids, not no fucking man.
Oh, I'm supposed to watch the kids, take care of the house, and help you pay bills? Yo, that's weird. That's weird, bro.
Yeah, one.
What?
Why is you looking stupid for?
I'm not forgetting.
This shit every day with us. We gotta go through this same shit every day.
You make me sit with these kids every single day.
Some men will purposely impregnate you, not because they want to be a father, not because they want to be a family, but because they forever want access to you. Hear me out. I am 25 years old with a 1-year-old. I have a toxic baby father. I have a baby father who I feel like did not want to be a dad, but just forever want access to me and always wants to keep tabs on me. 9 out of 10 times when my baby father calls, it's not to check on his daughter. It's where you at, what you doing, what are you up to, not what he's supposed to be calling for, which is how's my child, does my child need anything, any upcoming appointments. Never, 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 never the case. So again, be careful with men who want to trap you, because they know by giving you a child, they will always have access to you, no matter what. And they use the child as a pawn to get you upset, or as a pawn to get your attention. And the truth of the matter is, once you have a child with someone, you are forever locked in. Always. So again, be careful with men who want to impregnate you to trap you and forever have access to you, but do not want the responsibility that actually come with fatherhood.
You cannot beat down the mother of your children and then tell me that you are a good father. You cannot. You cannot destroy the woman who raises those children and then tell me that you are a good father. Those two things don't go together. If you are sitting there ruining a woman, trying to bring her down, talk down to her, and she is the sole reason that your kids are taken care of in every single way, you're a horrible man. And a horrible father. A true father, together or not, would not want to destroy the woman that literally gave him children, for one, and then also is the sole reason that those kids are taken care of. You can never ever tell me that a man who treats the mother of his children like trash is a good father. You're not. You wouldn't want to destroy the person that is literally her mental being will be your kid's mental being. You are not a good father if you are trying to constantly destroy the mother of your children. And another thing, you don't love your children.
There are men who genuinely don't help with their children because they can't. They don't have it. They try, they'll give what they can when they can, but overall they just cannot provide for their child the way that they should. But then there are men who literally can provide more than they do, and they don't because they don't want to help the mom. They think it's a form of punishment by not helping the mom because they're not together, because she doesn't tolerate his behaviors, because he's blocked. So with that, he says, oh, okay, so since she don't want to be with me, or since she is trying to punish me, I'm going to punish her by making her do everything. I'm going to teach her a lesson. I'm going to make her beg for my help. Joke's on you, everything's good. Like, she's doing it, and she's going to continue to do it, because if you waiting for somebody to beg you for your help just to make you feel good, it'll never happen. You thinking it makes her suffer is making you look pitiful. You the one that look crazy. You're not helping your kid. She's doing everything. You look insane. You somewhere looking petty and irresponsible, and she's somewhere taking care of her kids and taking care of herself. You thinking she's suffering. She on her way to Aruba next weekend. Not only is she taking care of herself, but she's taking care of your child. Your child is fed. Your child is safe. Your child is taken care of. The bills are paid. The hair is done. Like, what you thought you was doing is not happening. Try again.
More and more women coming forward on social media saying that they don't want to be mother. Young girls, they're saying they don't wish to be a mothers because it's just not worth it. You know what? Good for you. Good for you for stepping forward and actually speaking the truth. But you know what I realized? What ruins something as divine and beautiful as motherhood? Patriarchy. Patriarchy completely ruined it for women. As long as you are productive, like you are giving birth, productive, and you are enduring silently, you are a great mother. Motherhood is only glorified when it actually serves a patriarchy. But the actual mother is unsupported, judged, and sometimes shamed. Patriarchy is teaching, or has taught us, that self-sacrifice for women is beautiful. It has to be romanticized. As long as you're serving others, not doing anything, not asking anything for yourself, you are a good mother. You are a great wife. It's like unbelievable. Can you imagine from a young age, girls are actually brainwashed that the purpose of your life is to marry successfully, have children, serve your husband, raise your children. Yeah, who cares about yourself being, sufficient, self-sufficient, having your own resources? No. But then we have come to the point where women actually compete. Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you a working mom? Epidural, natural birth, breastfeeding, bottle feeding. When the bigger question should be why there is no fucking collective support for mothers. Why? So yeah, good for you girls. Good for you for actually seeing all this bias and saying, you know what? I'm not wishing to participate into any of that. Yes, I wish I had those brains. But I love my kids.
I don't want to be no goon. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be in jail. I want 100 fucking million.
You're wasting your time trying to have the father of your child be in their child's life, because men inherently are deadbeats. Men are deadbeats naturally. The natural order of men is to be deadbeats. Men do not have a paternal bond to their children. The very few men that do have a paternal bond to their children, it's very rare. Okay, it's very, very rare. And I would go as far as to say the very few that do have a paternal bond is really just out of the fact that they are afraid of getting shamed, of not displaying that they have a paternal bond with their child. But men having an innate bond with their children does not exist. Okay, this is not the natural order of things of how we do things. Okay, children and men at one point were never even able to coexist with one another. That quote, it takes a village. Yeah, they were talking about a village of women to raise a child. Okay, essentially men were jealous that they were jealous of the fact that they didn't have a place. Okay, they were jealous of the fact that women were all coming together, they were raising the children, they were doing the damn thing together, and men just didn't have a purpose. Like, they just were looking around and they're like, okay, but what are we supposed to do? Like, you guys just pick us up, uses for procreation whenever you want to, and then just tosses back off to the side and then pick us back up again whenever you guys are ready. And so essentially they got pissed off and jealous. They created religion, which essentially was a subjugation of women, slavery of women through marriage, and essentially they created this whole thing of the nuclear family. And they created the nuclear family because, once again, they wanted to give the man a place in the home with his child. So essentially they created this whole thing with having a two-parent household. And yeah, we see how that's going. And I know people are going to be like, yeah, but children fare off better having two parents. No, they don't. They fare off financially because you have two fucking incomes, okay? If you get one person that makes the income of two people, and the person is emotionally together, mentally together, physically together, and you add the finances on top of it, the child's not going to fucking go without. I don't care what anybody fucking says, okay? I grew up with a village of women that took care of me. I didn't miss out on shit, okay? And actually, if I'm being completely honest with you, my father was not necessarily a deadbeat on purpose. He actually did like try to be in my life, and I really didn't want him to be in my life. I liked my village of women better. I'll just be honest with you. I liked the parenting that I had with the village of women that took care of me better. I liked the influences that I was under with the village of women that had raised me better. And so honestly, I personally did not feel the need growing up to have my father around. It wasn't like he didn't attempt. It wasn't like he didn't try. He was in my life for some time, until he did something that he was no longer able to be in my life for a little bit. And then essentially, once time had passed, he was allowed to come back into my life per my mother. Okay, my mother allowed it, but I was like, no, I like what I have going on. And like still to this day, overall, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I don't feel like missing out on anything. And if I could do it all over again, I would do it all over again. Getting raised by a matriarch and by women was honestly the best thing that my soul ever chose for me, honestly. And I have the resume with my life to honestly show for it. Like, I have no regrets. It's always going to be raising a child in a village of women versus having a man be in the picture in a two-parent household over, yeah, it's just non-contested, uncontested. I'm sorry, like matriarchy, it's better. And the thing about it is that like even a child, how they're going to fare out with their happiness is based off of the mother's happiness. If a child sees an unhappy mother, that is going to impact their life more than them living under a household where the father is not present. The only species that actually needs a father around is just the male. That's it. Women do not need them.